Doing something really interesting today. Texas Twinkies. And I've got Miss Twinkies with me.
I always just come to eat.
This is going to be fun, right? We're going to take some jalapenos. We're going to stuff them up with some brisket and some other goodies. I'm going to do a giveaway today. I hope you stay with me. Here we got some peach wood. I've got some jalapenos here. These are bigger jalapenos. Now they're all prepped. Tammy was helping me. I was going to show you how to do one on camera, but lucky for me, she went ahead and did them all. So you know, this is how the whole jalapeno is. Just take a paring knife. You can see we started right here. Slice down to the tip here. And then what you can do is kind of squeeze them open like that. And then you can take, this is a half of a teaspoon. You can take this guy and scrape them all out. So that's what we did off camera. I'm sorry that we didn't save one to show you, but really it's quite simple, right? Slice them down the middle, scoop out the centers. Now, what I have here, 1 pound of leftover brisket. I know it's hard to believe that there would ever be leftover brisket, but there is sometimes. Got 1 cup of cheddar cheese shredded, and I've got a package of sour cream that's been sitting out just so it'll soften up for about 15 or 20 minutes. And now I just want to blend this all in. Now some people will put this in a food processor, and that's fine if that's what you want to do. Personally, I don't like the brisket. I kind of like the chunks. A food processor, maybe it's just because I don't know how to use one, but putting it in the food processor kind of turns that brisket into a puree, which I don't like. We've got our cream cheese, shredded cheese, cheddar cheese, all blended in. Now I want to hit it up with my seasoning, right? I'm going to use this Armadillo pepper beef rub. If you don't have this, use your favorite beef rub. Use salt and pepper. There's about 1.5 teaspoons, and there's about another 2.5 teaspoons. So that's about a tablespoon. And then I like to put in a couple tablespoons of barbecue sauce. And again, I'm going to use the Armadillo pepper whiskey barbecue sauce. If you don't have this, use whatever you've got on hand. And there's 1 tablespoon. And I would say that's about 2 tablespoons, approximately. It's going to turn out fine if you get a little less or if you get a little bit more. Just adds a little bit of moisture. Let me finish getting this blended in, and then we'll get over to those jalapenos. My jalapenos here. Let me set my mixture off to the side. Look, no rocket science here. Just going to stuff the insides of all these jalapenos up. Just like so. Get them close. See, it's pretty close to the top, just, you know, of being level, I should call it. Doesn't matter if it sticks up a little bit. These are going to be delicious. You can see we've got our jalapenos all stuffed up. I did have a little left over. You could easily do 3 more with that, but these are all the jalapenos I have. Now I've got some bacon, and I would call that like a medium cut. It's definitely not thick, and it's definitely not some of that really thin stuff that they have in the grocery store these days. All we're going to do is wrap the bacon, as you can see, around each one of these bad boys. Now, you can decide how much bacon you want. I'm going to put 1 piece on each of these. You could put 2 or 1.5 pieces, no problem if that's what you want to do. Again, just you want to overlap. I hope you can see that. I don't know what that is. 1/4 to a 1/2 inch on each one. That'll keep the bacon from drawing back. But if it draws back a little bit, you know, as it cooks, separates, no big deal. So let me just get each one of these Texas Twinkies all baconed up. And then we'll be right back. You can see we got our jalapenos all wrapped up. Now I'm going to come right back in with that same beef rub. Hit each side of these guys. It's just an opportunity to add another layer of flavor. Some of these do have 2 pieces of bacon. I ended up using 1 pound on, what do I got here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 jalapenos. Now some people, if you have trouble keeping the bacon on, some people will add toothpicks. You can do that. Hey, I know this is not the best shot in the world, but it started raining. I don't want my cameras to get wet. Welcome to Florida. We're cooking these indirect. This Gourmet Guru Kamado grill is running at 280 right now. I like to cook these anywhere between 225 and 275. Let me get this last one on here. We'll get the lid closed. We'll check on them, depending on the rain, 45 minutes to an hour. Hey, it's been about an hour and a half. It stopped raining, you can see. They're getting close. Now, what I did is I took that same Armadillo pepper barbecue sauce, whiskey barbecue sauce, take your favorite sauce, mixed about 3 parts to 1 part vinegar, just to thin it out. You don't even need to heat it up. And then we're just going to sauce these guys. Now you will notice I did have to come in here after all and put a couple of toothpicks. Those jalapenos were so big as the bacon started cooking down, it started pulling apart. So I came in with a few toothpicks. Now where I put 2 pieces of bacon, no issue. So again, you just decide how much bacon you want to use. I don't know if you can tell in the video, this one has 2 pieces. Plenty of bacon overlap. No toothpick needed. Yeah, I've got this last one all glazed up. I'll get the lid down. Now look, you could turn these again in 10 minutes if you want and glaze the other side. I always find that glazing, you know, from here you get about 3/4 of it, right? The only thing you don't get glazed is the very bottom. Plenty of barbecue sauce as far as I'm concerned. But like I said, if you want, you can turn them in 10-15 minutes, glaze the other side, cook them just a little bit more if that's the way you like to do it. Let me get the lid down. I'll check on them 15-20 minutes. Now, while these Texas Twinkies are cooking, let me tell you how you can enter for a chance to win either the Armadillo pepper barbecue sauce or the Armadillo pepper beef rub. All you have to do is leave a comment down below. Tell us something you'd like to see us make in 2021. A week from when this video is published, we'll do a random draw. We'll pick one of those comments and then we'll ship you out your choice. That's right. I'll pay for the shipping, everything. Armadillo pepper beef rub or the Armadillo pepper whiskey barbecue sauce. Hey, we're right at 2 hours, 20 minutes. Look at these bad boys. They are ready. We're going to get them off here. I'm going to let them cool down about 10 minutes, maybe 15 with that cream cheese. You don't want to burn your mouth. And then we'll do the taste test. I got Miss Twinkies back. We're going to do the taste test now. You can see they've been sitting here. She put some chives on them. Look nice, don't they? Do a little cut there.
So excited. I wait all day to eat.
There's what they look like. Look at the deliciousness. You have to wait just a minute. We didn't bring any forks, so
it's okay.
It's going to be finger food.
I'm good with that. It's
going to be a little bit warm.
Yeah, it is.
Yep. So they've been sitting here maybe 10 minutes.
My God, they're hot. What is this?
That's some extra barbecue sauce, whiskey barbecue sauce and vinegar. You can dip it in if you want.
Okay. I'm about
I think I'm going to have mine straight up.
I like to dip. I'm a dipper.
Let's give it a taste test.
Oh my God. That feels good. It's hot.
Heat hot or
hot.
spicy hot?
No, hot.
All right, everybody's made jalapeno poppers, right? What's different about these? The brisket. You
They're
got that
delicious.
Smoky brisket,
Yummy.
cheese in the background.
All over my fingers.
I'm telling you, these
Are delicious.
are awesome.